first half. You're bringing up stuff that he's done as if to imply that he can't do what he's done unless the footballs were deflated. No one in America who has watched Tom Brady over the years would question it. A matter of fact, people are incredulous because they know his greatness is so supreme that he didn't need to have deflated footballs. So you bringing that stuff up, that's what I mean by irrelevant, because nobody's questioning his greatness. If anything, it brings into question why. Why would you even think about doing this? Why bother? You don't need to do it. You're Tom Brady. You are that great. Why would you do this? That's what people are saying. Well, so that's the point. So let's stick to the issue at hand, which is the first half of that game where the balls were deflated. Okay. What happens is you have people looking at him, and this speaks to the New England Patriots. You got all of these gifted players. You got a gifted Hall of Fame coach, the best coach of this generation. You got a great quarterback. Why bother?
Okay, well, same question for Belichick. Why did he cheat? You know, why Spygate? Why shoot the defense?
You're absolutely right.
Okay, all right.
You're absolutely right.
Real quick, let me just finish. Point of order, just to continue. No, you're going to say it's irrelevant. But with properly inflated footballs in the Super Bowl, obviously Tom Brady won Super Bowl MVP, threw 4 touchdown passes, threw for 328 yards against one of the best defenses in history. One up, and certainly a great secondary, although a couple of the guys were pretty banged up and were going to need surgery. But the point was that. Now, put him on a couch. Do you want my bottom line answer to your question? Tom Brady, once upon a time, was a 6th-round draft choice. Maybe there was a little insecurity operating there. Maybe along the way he thought, I need every little bit of help I can get, and I like my footballs slightly underinflated, and in Tom's mind, that was just maybe running a stop sign as opposed to committing quote-unquote NFL murder.
Or maybe because he's Tom Brady and he's so deified in so many circles, he thought he could get away with it.
Possibly. Yeah.
All I'm saying is, if it were most other people, we'd be looking at their arrogance, their attitude, their dismissive tendencies, they're being insulated. I got a head coach. If I'm Tom Brady, I got a head coach who could easily moonlight for the CIA. This brother ain't telling anything. That's Bill Belichick. You understand?
That's how he skated on this thing.
Holding everything close to the vest.
Better at than Tom Brady.
Ain't telling anything to anybody.
He ain't told nothing.
Encourages an atmosphere of clandestine exercises and beyond. If you're Tom Brady, you feeling insulated. If it were anybody else, we'd be calling them arrogant. We'd be saying they've got issues. We'd be calling them a cheater. We'd be calling them a lot of things. Yet with Tom Brady, you got people, there are people walking around today whose hearts are broken because they could not fathom that, oh my God, Tom Brady, no, that can't be. You're looking at Bill Belichick. I'm not saying that's the only reason, but primarily you're looking at Bill Belichick because you can't believe, you can't fathom that Tom Brady might have come up with this all on his own.
Well, Bill Belichick has a track record. He has a history of this. And to your point, I texted with a couple of players very close to Tom Brady last night. They just won't buy it. They won't believe. They can't wrap their mind around the prospect of Tom Brady cheating, and it's difficult for me to.
Well, then Tom Brady needs to come out. I'll tell you what. Tom Brady, I will believe Tom Brady if he comes out and he defends himself like a man is supposed to when he's wrongly accused. How about that?
He didn't do nothing. Belichick said he didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
All right. So listen, you heard Skip and Stephen A's reactions to the Wells report. Again, Skip and Stephen A both believe Brady should get 4 games. They differ on Belichick's suspension. We want to know what you think. Is there enough evidence to punish one Tom Brady? Vote yes or no if you think there is at the hashtag #PunishBrady. We will have the results later on in the show. Obviously, we will continue this debate throughout the show. In the meantime, though, we're talking about some playoffs. LeBron's headband is back. Is that the reason the Cavs get the win? The debate on the other side of the break. We'll be right back in just a few moments.
shorts, get another 50% off. Buy one pair of ladies' natural reflection shorts, get another 50% off. Deals are in bloom throughout the store now through May 10th at the Big Short Takeover. Bass Pro Shops. Your adventure starts here.
Shorts.
And when you bundle your home and auto insurance through Progressive, you'll save a bundle.
Janie,
Right.
make a bad bundle joke. A buck goes in the jar.
I guess that's just how the cookie bundles. Now you're gonna have 2 bundles of joy.
I'm not pregnant.
I'm gonna go.
There you go.
Bundle bee coming. It was worth it.
Saving you a bundle when you bundle. Now that's Progressive.
Most people know the 4 C's of the diamonds. Now, K Jewelers brings you the newest C, chocolate. Levion chocolate diamonds. Only Levion, masters of jewelry design for centuries, makes jewelry with rare chocolate diamonds. Dazzlingly decadent designs that she's sure to love. With these exquisite Levion limited editions at K, the #1 jewelry store in America. Levion chocolate diamonds, for the sweetest thing in your life.
Keep the whole gang happy with endless baby back ribs from Golden Corral. Dinner's just $11.99. Unlimited baby back ribs with KC Masterpiece barbecue sauce. Original hickory brown sugar or smoky chipotle. Golden Corral, the best buffet in the USA.
It's back. It's bigger than ever. And it's happening now. Steel Dealer Days. With great values on the #1 selling brand of outdoor power equipment in America, like top-rated trimmers and legendary steel chainsaws. Remember, steel products are only sold by servicing dealers.
Steel Dealer Days are happening now.
Search STIHL or visit steeldealers.com.
When broker Chris Hill stays at La Quinta, he fires up a free Wi-Fi with a network that's now up to 5 times faster than before, so he can rapidly prepare his presentation. And when he perfects his pitch, you know what Chris can do?
That is my recommendation.
Let's see if he's ready.
He can swim with the sharks.
He's ready.
La Quinta Inns and Suites takes care of you so you can take care of business. Book your next day at LQ.com.
La Quinta.
Need brakes? Pep Boys has the best brake service at the best price. Right now, get $50 off instantly on our Precision Match brake service with state-of-the-art on-car rotary surfacing exclusively at Pep Boys. Trust Boys to get you there. Experts choose Goodyear. And if they use our tires, what's stopping you? Goodyear, more driven. Tomorrow.
We're the most wanted ladies in America. I'm the only cop you can trust.
You're urban myths.
I could kiss you right now. Please don't.
Hot Pursuit, rated PG-13.
You, my friend, recognize when a trend has reached critical mass. That's what a type E does.
With E-Trade's Investing Insight Center, you can spot trends before they become trendy.
It's time to find out. It's time to remember it's how you finish that counts. It's time to believe. Cavs Bulls at 8, Rockets Clippers at 10:30 tomorrow on ESPN.
First Take is presented by Bass Pro Shops. Your adventure starts here. And in part by DirecTV. If you call yourself a sports fan, you've got to get DirecTV. And True Biotics, a daily probiotic from the nutrition experts at One A Day.
The NBA playoffs continue Friday night. That's tomorrow on ESPN with 2 Game 3s. First at 8, the Cavs face the Bulls. Then at 10:30, the Rockets take on the Clippers at the Staples Center. And we'll continue in that game. NBA playoffs Saturday, ESPN and ABC. First at 5 on ESPN, the Wizards face the Hawks. Then at 8 on ABC, the Warriors take on the Grizzlies. All right, guys. You guys, as in Stephen A., you're going to be jealous because guess who's here tomorrow? And you're not.
Oh,
Eva Longoria. She's joining the desk. You're
Should I
gonna
be in studio?
You should be in studio.
Well, wait, we don't need Stephen A. tomorrow.
We don't need him tomorrow,
No.
so he should.
You're out. You get a day off, pal.
Eva Longoria will be here because she is the director of a new 30 for 30 series of films. It's called Versus. They're about great moments in sports, and she will be here to talk about that. And you will not. You'll be in L.A., correct?
She will be missed.
No. Get your friend.
Yeah. He won't be missed.
He will not be missed. She will be missed. Let's turn our attention to the NBA, shall we? LeBron returned to the floor Wednesday night against Chicago wearing his signature headband, which the Cavaliers star hadn't worn since March 7th against Phoenix. That was the last time he wore it. After an off game by his standards in Cleveland's Game 1 loss to the Bulls, LeBron promised to come out more aggressive in Game 2. He finished with 33 points as the Cavs evened their semifinal series with the Bulls 1-1.
I have to change my approach tonight, knowing how short-handed we are, and be ultra aggressive. Kyrie wanted me to be ultra aggressive, which I'm not accustomed to doing. Especially taking that many shots. I've never been a high volume shooter, but I have to respond to my teammates. What my teammates want me to do, I try to succeed at doing it. And so if it's a change of mindset for myself, then I have to do it. That's what my guys want me to do.
Stephen A., the other day, Chauncey, he wanted me to tell you this. Chauncey Billups, our NBA analyst, said LeBron is the kid in the hood that can beat everybody up if he wanted to, but he chooses not to. You just have to bring it out of him. So
that's one of the things.
Can he sustain this level of play? Yeah.
Of course he can if he wanted to. He's not going to be that aggressive launching 29 shots a game, but of course he can. And when Skip and I got into a debate months ago about the physicality, and we mentioned guys, you got to check them and let them know they can't do anything they want. I brought up then that LeBron could beat up anybody he wants to. Keep in mind the brother walks around 6'9", 250. He's not somebody to push around. He just chooses not to do so. But he was absolutely sensational last night. Jimmy Butler got completely outplayed. He knew that. He admitted that. And I'm very proud of the year that Jimmy Butler has had. But last night wasn't his finest moment, neither for him nor Derrick Rose, because they combined to be a -42 when they were on the court last night, with Jimmy Butler pretty much getting taken to school by LeBron, and he'll show up in Game 3. No question in my mind about that. But LeBron was ultra aggressive. When he wants to get to the basket, he's simply unstoppable. He was, but I'm gonna tell you, he was helped last night. Kyrie dropped in 21 points, no doubt. But Iman Shumpert and James Jones, they combined for 9 of 16 shooting from three-point range, scored 15 and 17 points respectively. Plus, Iman Shumpert was out there defending on the perimeter, assisting and helping Derrick Rose for 6 of 20 shooting for the evening. The Cavs showed up, and they won the second game, and now they get J.R. Smith back. So they should be in an even better mode if J.R. comes to play, and he had better come to play to make up for his foolishness in getting himself suspended to begin with. But to answer the question again about LeBron, of course he can sustain it. He's not going to launch 29 shots. But can LeBron average 33? Yes, he can. Yes, he can. He won't. He'll probably average anywhere from 28 to 30 the rest of the way. But he can if he wanted to. No question.
Before I answer Kerry's question, point of order, I so agree with you about Iman Shumpert. He did say that he thought he heard his groin pop, which was a bad sign, so I hope he's okay. He came back and played. He said it'll take a whole lot of doctors to keep him off the floor in Chicago.
They can't lose Iman Shumpert.
They just can't. There are only so many. Now, you get JR back, obviously, at this point.
Yeah.
But just sort of a rhetorical question. They didn't miss Kevin Love last night, did they?
No, not so much.
Interesting.
No. Yeah, but Chicago didn't show up either. Pau Gasol had 11 points. Come on.
I'm going to bring up something that you always scoff at. I know you won't want to participate in this discussion, and that is fine. You undercut this kind of thing, and this is the kind of thing that intrigues me. I thought the return of the headband was a big deal. Laugh if you will, but it's part of LeBron's psyche. It's part of who he has been all these years as King James. I told you the other day, and I was not kidding about this, to me, to my eyes, he looks better in the headband. We know about the receding hairline. We get all that. That's not the point. To to me, it just, when he puts the headband on, he even looks a little bigger to me. He looks a little more physical and intimidating to my eyes when I see him with that white headband. And I can't explain exactly why. It's just the way, when he didn't have it on, he looked more slender to me. It slenderized his body. He didn't look as intimidating. So to me, LeBron's headband is like Samson's hair. He needs it for his power. It's just that he seems to feel better about himself on the basketball court. His body language looked different with the headband on. And as silly a little thing as this, maybe last night especially, with him teetering on the brink, man, if you go down 0-2 with 2 home games, all of a sudden he needed a shift in his psyche, and he got it by putting the headband back on like, oh, it's the old me, and I got to do this for my team. I don't care. He said, I want to look like one of my teammates. I don't need you, LeBron, to look like one of your teammates. I need you to look and play like King James, like you used to. And I know he's not a high-volume shooter. I know that was a whole lot of shots for him to take, but he immediately took the game over. I have been telling you, Stephen A. Smith, day after day after day, the 2 best players on this court will be LeBron James and Kyrie Irving. Don't give me all this bull about the Bulls, how they're this and they're this and they're this. No, they're not. They don't have LeBron James and they don't have Kyrie Irving. They occasionally have Derrick Rose, but when they play every 2 nights a game, Derrick Rose's knees can't take that kind of a second game in 2 nights. And he wasn't Derrick Rose last night. So, to me, the headband changed things last night, and it changed LeBron's mentality into the attack mode. And I've said it a million times on the show, when LeBron decides to attack the rack, nobody can stop him. It's over. Thank you very much. End of story.
See, first of all, let me say this to you. My brother from another mother, my big brother from another mother, I thank you so much for informing America how disinterested I am in such a take like that you distance me from that. Appreciate it, because you're treating the headband like it's Popeye with a spinach. I can't relate. I just can't relate. I just can't relate. I just can't relate. I've seen LeBron have big games without the headband.
Have you?
Since he took the headband up. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. So, I mean, it is what it is.
Remember when it accidentally popped off down the stretch in Game 6 at Miami 2 years ago?
Here we go.
It fell off. And remember what happened? His game fell off. He had 3 turnovers in the last 6 minutes.
This is Skip Bayless.
He was blowing
this is totally
his
Skip Bayless.
right
Stephen A.
before your
Smith
very eyes
has
with no
nothing to
headband.
do with this. Stephen A. Smith has nothing to do with this.
Until Ray Allen.
Oh, and the 3. And the 3. Hey, Stephen A., did you, well, listen, the Cavs even find it interesting, obviously. Did you see the 30 for 30 film that they put together about the headband?
I don't care.
They tell you
I'm
there's something
not
there.
LeBron's headband.
You don't feel like
it?
it?
I
told you. I told you.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing
It's
it.
okay.
How do you feel about the headband? I don't care. Sir, you want to talk about the headband? No, right?
No, I don't
He
care.
doesn't care.
It's okay. You don't have to care, but I do care. That's why I prefaced everything by saying, I know you don't, you just despise it. You dismiss this kind of stuff. I didn't. That was the LeBron I wanted to see last night, and the series has turned around.
You know you remind me of, Skip? I remember when Allen Iverson dropped 58 on the Houston Rockets years ago. And Larry Brown came into the press conference. Oh, there was a couple of plays that he missed. He should have passed the ball, and he should have set a screen. Steven, I just don't know. I mean, he just can't do that stuff. He just dropped 58.
He didn't have a good game,
That's the first thing Coach Brown said.
Exactly.
That's the first thing Coach Brown said. That's you, Skip. That's you right there.
You know, right. He majors on minors sometimes. That's his
Maybe Allen Iverson needed a headband.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
Well,
He wore headband. He wore headbands a lot.
Did he?
Yeah, he did.
Okay, I don't remember.
To the West, ladies and gentlemen, when we return, Rockets and Clippers, Houston evens the series. How they do it exactly? The conversation on the other side of the break. We'll be right back in just a few moments.